this. Ludicrous speed. Go!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another random movie review. I'm your boy JJ. As you can see, I'm kind of by myself at the moment, but that's okay. I got people with me. I got people hanging out in the back, waiting to come in. First and foremost, I want to bring in my co-host for the season, Slasher McSplitter. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's good, bro?
All right. Good to see you. I hope you're doing all right.
Yep, chilling. Always have fun doing these.
Yeah, bro. Next, I want to bring in the man with the plan, or the man with the van, should I say? My friend Hanstar. How you doing?
Hey everybody, Slasher, JJ,
Howdy,
what's
Han.
good?
How you doing, huh?
I'm doing.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Scar, good to see you. What's
Hey,
going
boss.
on, man? Next, I want to bring in a relatively new person to the group, but a lovely young lady by the name of Raquel, SSG, or Super Saiyan Girl. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing good. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Raquel.
Hey Raquel.
Now, I'm going to ask you this before we get started. This is your first time seeing this movie. What did you think of it?
It looked really good. I mean, seeing Wesley Snipes and Stallone together, it was a pretty good movie. It was like, I don't know how to put it. It's like, dystopian future kind of thing, but with a futuristic element to it.
Right.
At the same time, it has that, like, really old feel to it.
Of course.
Yeah, it shows its age for the year it was put out, but at the same time, like you said, it's like a dystopian future alternate timeline kind of thing.
But next, I got with me, some of you know him, some of you don't, but if you know him, you know what he's all about. He's all about the soy nuts. Jens Feder, man, what's going on?
Yeah, kid, yeah. Oh, Grail God, one of my favorite films. And
Awesome. And next, I like to call her my partner in crime, even though we don't do much crime together. Please welcome Morbid Kitty.
Meow.
Yeah.
Yeah, meow to all.
How you doing, sweetie? I know you're in pain, but how you doing?
Yeah, it pretty much covers it.
Okay, all right. Let's see, who else I got back here? Last but not least, last but not least, you know this guy. He's killing it on his channel with his live streams and stuff. Everybody, please welcome Darius Munchausen.
Woo!
What's up, Darius?
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, glad you could be here finally for the whole thing.
Hello, Darius.
We're always glad to have you.
That was my voice changer.
Yeah, well, JJ told me we're going to watch the movie at this time, and
Everyone welcome John Spartan to the panel.
Hi, John Spartan.
You have 60 seconds to comply.
Oh, my.
Be well, John Spartan.
Yeah.
how's your smiley, John Spartan?
May your
Sylvester
day,
Stallone looks good in that.
may your day be filled with joy feelings.
What was that, Raquel?
I said Sylvester Stallone looks good in that hat.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
We got some boobies in the movie, but she got Stallone, so I guess it's a win-win for everyone.
He was really ripped in this movie for sure.
He always is, though.
Looks like he's
Yeah.
always kind of ripped.
Oh, yeah,
no.
he's really in shape.
Well, actually, him and Snipes both.
Yeah.
Right?
But even in the Expendables, Stallone was fucking still Diesel.
Yeah, there he was with a six-pack and a life alert. That motherfucker's still ready to fight.
He's in his, 60s now?
That's probably 70s.
Yeah, he's got to be nearing 70s.
He's probably at least
Hey, come
70,
on,
73
Jim.
years old. Probably. Darius is always looking that shit up. Waiting for him to answer.
I'm on it
I'm
now.
looking right now.
I knew
Yeah.
it!
Well,
75.
yeah, wow.
That-
Dang,
75.
God, I knew it was close for dang.
Yo.
He looks good as hell for 75. I mean, I know this movie
Right?
he was not that old, but even if you look at him
Man, I
current
can
day,
see
he
it.
looks damn good for 75.
Mhm.
You
Wesley
imagine someone
Snipes
trying
is
to put him in a retirement home? Holy hell.
Snipes is 59.
Still.
Damn.
Hmm.
So he's 16 years younger than Stallone.
Stallone
They'll
is
both kick my ass.
Stallone is still in shape, unlike Arnold. Like Arnold looks
Yeah.
like a fucking mess
That's
now.
because Arnold went to the soy instead of the creatine.
Yeah.
We've all seen it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Arnold was like,
Screw your freedoms.
I know, and I'm like, screw you, buddy. I know what your dad did in World War II, motherfucker. Fuck you.
We all know what he did to his maid too.
That got out of
Hi,
hand quickly.
DJ.
What's up, Deej?
Siege.
Deej. What's up, man?
How you doing,
Good to
DJ?
see you, man. Good to see you. So we watched Demolition Man tonight, guys, from 1993.
Fuck yeah.
Had Sylvester Stallone in it, Wesley Snipes, Sandra Bullock. We had some brief cameos in there. You know, Benjamin Pratt, Jesse Ventura, and most of you missed it, but it looked like at the beginning when they're throwing people out, one of the convicts looked like Lorenzo Lamas.
Yeah. One of the underground
I know.
people was
Yeah,
Jack
some
Black.
Jack Black.
Jack Black. I never
Yep.
remember him being.
Yeah, I
in the
never
movie.
knew about Jack Black being in it. That's crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of cameos in this movie.
We got the gay dude from Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't actually know his orientation, but about 15 years ago, we would have called it metrosexual.
He's pretty good at that flamboyant.
That's like Slasher was saying. That's basically every character you've ever seen him as that character. It's just he
I know.
moves from
I
one
had it on
movie to
mute,
another.
and my boyfriend
Uh-oh.
Chris came in here and saw that guy. He goes, "Isn't that Otho from Beetlejuice?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
Otho.
"Nope." I'm like, "Yep."
All he needed was the Handbook of the Dead.
Deej is uploading another Lawnmower Man video. Awesome.
Oh
More
dear.
farm life. Yeah.
No, he has
Oh,
more.
so I'm kind of like, wait, what?
Well, he works on one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God, because that movie was creepy.
No. He Deej likes to wear a pink bunny suit, and when I used to mod, I made the ad for him was check out the Lawnmower Man in the pink bunny suit, because that's what he does. He when he goes back to work, he does farm life videos. Every once in a while, he'll be on his lawnmower doing videos. It's just something he does, and people seem to like it. So go by and check it out.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he had a unicorn one. I think.
Yeah, he's got a unicorn too.
Oh yeah. He's got a pink bunny suit. He's got a American Eagle, bald eagle onesie. He's got the rainbow unicorn onesie. He's got an inflatable T-Rex costume.
Bob, clean here.
Man's all in it. He does it. He's doing birthday videos also. So if you got a birthday coming up, let him know. He may do a video for you.
we don't know whether he wears the onesies during the harvest.
God, I hope not.
I kind of hope so. I like to imagine he is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe of the buddy costume.
Imagine you're driving down the road next to a field and you see this dude just cruise by on a tractor like a pink bunny onesie and they just wave at you out this cab of the tractor like, hey.
I would get
That'd
my
make my
camera
day.
out immediately.
Or you would think that the exhaust had entered your car or you had like ate something. You'd be like, you'd stop for a second and be like, am I okay?
They're probably like, am I imagining this?
I would know.
Right. Damn it! I shouldn't have had that Taco Bell.
Oh dear.
Speaking of Taco Bell,
Yeah. Speaking.
Taco Bell.
Yes. Speaking of Taco Bell. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go around the panel and ask some questions. We're going to talk about it. Yes, Deej, we know.
Okay. Darn.
Okay. Not to yell at us then.
I think Darius and I just kind of died a little inside when we read that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could wear it under your fucking overalls, though.
Oh wow, that would look weird. He wouldn't be Mr. Green Jeans then, man. Come on. But anyway, Demolition Man. All right, what I don't like to try to do is go around the panel and just ask some simple questions, and we'll talk about it. And, we'll find out, because there's some of us on here. It was the first time seeing it, so I'd like to get their reactions also. But I'm gonna start with my co-host Slasher, man. Just real quick, overall impressions, man. Don't dive too deep into it. Just your quick thoughts.
Yeah, I got you. Action was really good. The story was good. There's not a thing that I did not like about this movie. I liked every single thing about this movie.
Okay.
Wesley Snipes, in my opinion, he steals the show in this. I think Han agreed with me. Wesley Snipes steals the show in this. I mean, everyone's good in this movie, but I think Wesley Snipes kind of outshines them all.
Okay. All right.
And it
That's
was
awesome.
also a great mix of action and comedy.
Yeah, because the one-liners were on point.
Everyone-
The puns and everything.
Everyone thinks that all the Marvel movies are great because of the mix of action and comedy, but I don't think it fits as good in the Marvel movies as it does in Demolition Man.
Well, this flows much more naturally.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, stop. Now we're going to do the comedy part. Oh, wait a minute, stop. Now we're going to do the fighting part. It flows evenly and all intermingles through the whole movie.
Yep. Because Stallone and Snipes, man, were sitting there blowing shit up, and
Also,
they're being funny, being smartasses to one another. You know,
like Stallone, who you wouldn't expect to, be comedic at all. He did a great job with his comedy bits.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock was a good sort of.
She was real good in this movie.
Yeah. Bouncing off, sort of like where the.
Yeah, especially when she was talking about licking ass, and I'm like,
like she's
kicking ass.
She's a mix of an ignoramus and smart person at the same time. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, she's like, she knows some of the sayings, but she just doesn't know exactly what the sayings are.
We're gonna go down there and blow him. No, it's blow him away. Oh, okay,
You really licked his ass.
Yeah, we're gonna go blow him.
Shovel it.
Yeah, we're gonna go blow him and lick his ass. Well, that don't sound like cop work to me.
You really matched this beat.
Yes. Oh my God. All right. Han, your overall thoughts, man. What you got?
I mean, Slasher and I are, I think, on the same page pretty much with this movie. I can't find any faults to the movie. And it's been a long time since I've seen it. And the thing to me is that, I mean, obviously from watching it, we know it was filmed in the early 90s. But to me, the whole movie still stands up today as it did when it was released.
Actually, even
right,
more so.
Take care, man.
Yeah, we can get it when we get more in a deep dive. We can get into that part. But yeah,
have a go in deep.
The stuff you're talking about, it is even more poignant than it was in '93. The way the world has ended up. Yeah, it's. I've always loved this movie, and I was glad when you decided to do it, even though I kind of prodded you a little bit last week when I was like, Demolition Man.
Well, no. It's one. Me and Slasher got together one night, and we just started thinking of some older movies, and we had enough movies to last almost 3 months. And Demolition Man was one of them.
I know. That's why I knew it was one on your list already. Is why when it was your turn to pick, I was like, Demolition Man, because I wanted to watch Demolition Man. But yeah, it's an all around great movie.
Oh no, Shifty. When I do G.I. Joe, man, I'll let you know, man. I'll let you know.
What's up,
Trust
Shifty?
me. But thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it.
But yeah, that's my quick and dirty take on it.
What's up, Austin Vader?
Quick and dirty. Wow. Austinator here. What's up, bud? How you doing?
Quick and dirty is not how they did things in the future.
Well, we're talking about blowing him and licking his ass, JJ. That's kind of quick and dirty.
Matching his meat and stuff like that. Yeah, of course.
And shoveling jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take this job and shovel it. Close enough.
Moira, do you have anything you want to add to this?
I don't know, Sasha pretty much covered it. I mean, I was not quite with the same amount of enthusiasm. It's pretty good though.
Okay. We actually did a movie you enjoyed. Awesome.
Hey, Candy,
I mean, it's a little
Look.
depressing.
alternator.
I mean, I could add some negativity to it. I mean, between Demolition Man and Idiocracy, we're kind of on our way.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying. Yeah, we're
Right.
half Idiocracy, half Demolition Man. Point in real life. That's a shame.
Yeah.
What is it?
With
It's got
Demolition Man,
electrolytes.
they got rid of all of the idiots. All of the idiots got smartened up and went underground.
Yeah.
Where in Idiocracy, they just stay.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee, man, it smells like biscuits and gravy. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that smell. Smells like biscuits and gravy.
All right, and Raquel, this is the first time you've seen this. So
Yes.
what was just your overall thoughts of the movie?
Very good, action packed with comedy. I like the one-liners and puns. It was great. I'd never seen a movie with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes together before. Yeah, it's a overall good movie. I find it hilarious every time they say a swear word. They get a ticket.
You are fined one
But that-
one credit.
That helps you take care.
You are fined one credit.
It's helpful though if you don't know how to use the 3C shot
Yeah.
you saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that helmet.
Oh, the sex.
Having
helmet?
sex? Yeah.
That
we-
was interesting.
the infamous sex scene. Yeah.
I was waiting for
Probably
your
get
reaction.
them on
to that,
eBay
though.
now.
Yeah, you probably can.
They're
Yeah, I don't know
violent,
them
but
where.
Peace. What's up?
VR
up, Beast?
VR porn's becoming a thing. So again, Demolition Man has predicted the future in '93.
Yeah, but that VR porn looks like it might give me a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm waiting to get hey, I'm still waiting to get a fucking Zoom call with some topless woman on it. Like, oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. You know?
No,
well, we
yeah,
did
but
see
most-
that for one scene, just for a second.
I think if you're epileptic, you wouldn't be able to use that sex helmet.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I
if
think
something like that
Elon
really exists, I don't think it would actually be like that.
Well, I think Elon Musk has something to say about that. I reckon he's got one.
Probably.
He probably invented it. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, Darius, have you seen this movie before?
Number of times. I just saw it
Okay.
a couple months ago, even.
Okay, all right.
But I will
Well,
always watch it again.
What was your overall thoughts on it?
So yeah, it does have good action. It has good comedy, which is well timed and well placed. It has great acting, but you know me, I'm all about the sci-fi. And as a somewhat comedic projection of the future, I thought it was very clever. And it was very the symbolism was good, and the representation of just an extrapolation of the future that has turned out to be startlingly,
Real?
prescient. Yeah, like Hans said, is more relevant today than it was when
Yeah.
it came out.
Uh-huh.
And whereas a lot of sci-fi, like it was clearly inspired by Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. They even named Sandra
Oh my
Bullock's
god,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit turned on that you know the book and the author. That's kind of hot.
Oh, Darius is intelligent. You didn't know
I
that?
know that, but I'm sitting here like, I almost need a Soma.
Oh, I love sci-fi.
Well, why do you think? Why do you think he's here? He makes us look stupid.
Oh, come on.
Dang, I wasn't going to go that far.
But they
I
even
was going to
named.
say it makes us look smarter, but that's not JJ.
Thanks, son.
No, that's
So,
me.
even Sandra Bullock's character is named after Aldous Huxley. Kind of an on the nose, but everything in the
Oh
movie
my
is kind of
sweet
on the
lord, I
nose.
never thought of that before. Holy shit.
Yep. Yeah, Officer Huxley.
My mind is blown.
Even
And
you
a lot
read
of
that
things-
book, Laura?
Brave New World? Yeah, it's been a long dang time.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of things in the movie are kind of on the nose. In fact, the fact that people can't have kids unless they do it like through the official service
Yes,
is
yes.
straight out of Brave New World, right? So when she tells them like, "Oh yeah, no, fluid transfer has been outlawed," and so is kissing on the mouth and.
Well, no, in Brave New World, like, you can still get your freak on, but people weren't supposed to have kids or love each other.
Right. But in Demolition Man, it's like frowned upon. Nobody. I think it's illegal to even get pregnant. She says
Without
which
a
doesn't
license. Without a
Without a
license.
license, yeah. Right. Which sounds a little like, I don't know, something that could happen in China. And so,
Oh,
Right?
no.
Who
What?
knows? It might.
yeah. And so, but then putting, a man from our time who essentially is almost like a meta character, right? He's Sylvester Stallone, who's playing sort of a send-up of his own, action hero in this future, which, as Jens pointed out, is like, the world of soy, the soy future.
Darius, you remember that line? He says, "Send the maniac to catch a maniac."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and we've also dubbed it Soy Society. It's
Yeah,
now
that's right. Soy Society.
I think you coined that one.
Yeah.
So you bring, Stallone, the Demolition Man, into this Soy Society, and where they've gone way too far in one direction, and so everyone who wanted freedom has literally gone underground. It's
led by Dennis Leary.
They all want to smell like biscuits and gravy. So.
Right, he's
And
the
rat burgers.
perfect guy.
Don't forget
But
the
they
rat
have
burgers.
beer. They have meat and beer.
They have beer and a kick-ass rat burger.
Yeah, but Leary
Instead of
was
having-
he's a perfect actor and comedian at the perfect time to play that character.
Mhm.
It almost feels like that character was written just for him.
It probably
course.
Yeah, it probably was. It is. Dennis Leary basically just plays himself.
Yeah.
Right, and
I
it
mean-
works. And all of those rebels living underground, in like 5-10 years time, there, but for the grace of God, could go us.
Awesome. And last but not least,
I want to see myself as Dennis Leary. Smart ass.
well, you're good at it, Moira. I'm not trying to slight you in any way. You're good at it. And last but not least, Jens, man, what's your overall thoughts on this movie? Keep them brief.
When I first saw it, when it first got released, I would have been about 17, 18 sort of thing. And I was just like, right, Stallone's in it, Wesley Snipes in it, they're gonna be action shit, I'll watch it. I didn't care about the plot line, but as you guys have discussed, the plot line goes deep. At the time, I did sort of think, oh yeah, this future is so soy, that cannot happen. But then the Buffy DVD box set got released, and then I'm thinking, oh shit.
I love it.
God help us all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too real, Roy. It's too
Well,
real.
Did anybody see this in the movies?
I didn't.
I didn't see it
Can't
in the.
remember.
I didn't see it in the theater that I remember. It was definitely one of those movies as soon as it came out on VHS.
Yeah, I didn't see this.
And
in
My
the
dad
movies
liked
either.
it.
Mine was definitely a blockbuster rental.
Yeah, I wish I could have seen this in
Oof.
the movies.
Me too. I was
Oh,
six
yeah.
when it came out, but
Yeah.
And I will briefly and this is not an aside, JJ, because I've told this story before we ever.
This
watched
better
the
not
movie.
start with a guy you work with.
No. I'm not.
I
gonna
really
say it
thought
right
it
now.
was going to.
No, I'm not going to even say it right now. I'm going to say I have a personal connection to this movie that made it even stick out more in my head for my childhood.
Oh yeah.
The story
Oh,
that I
really?
told y'all was it last week or the week before about when this movie came out, and like I said, I'm not getting into it right now.
No, go ahead. I got
No,
you.
we're
I got you.
getting.
When you need to get into it.
Well, no, it's okay. Like I said, we're here to have fun. Also, if you got
Well, no,
something
this
to say it.
this is directly related to the movie. It has nothing.
Okay,
to do with grades.
well, you can tell it when it's your turn.
Okay.
Again, me personally, I think this was the very first thing I ever saw Wesley Snipes in. I didn't know who the guy was. Yeah, I believe it was because after this, I started watching a lot of other films that he did. Of course, I loved Blade. I
What about
watched.
his earlier ones, like
Passenger 57.
Wasn't he
New
in-
Jack City?
Wasn't he in New Jack
New
City?
Jack City.
New
You never
Jack
saw
I,
New
I,
Jack
I,
City?
nope.
Sit your
No.
$5 ass down before I make
Put
change.
Put that on the list. New Jack City.
Nah,
is great.
see, I never had a want to watch that kind of movie. Like I said, these movies came out in a time to where stuff like that never really grabbed me.
Uh-huh.
I liked action adventure. If you wasn't blowing something up, I wasn't happy. gang movies and other things like that, I never really grabbed me. I'm not saying that I wouldn't like it.
Have a good one, Guy Scar. I think Guy Scar's leaving. Sorry to interrupt you, JJ.
You think? You think?
Have a good one, Bosco.
Later, Gascar.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Be cool, man. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for coming in, man. But it was just one of the things, man. You know, where, you know, if it wasn't for real sci-fi, action, adventure, even some martial arts are in there. You know, it didn't really grab me because I grew up as a kid that I didn't read books. If I wanted to experience anything, I was outside doing it. You know, I had to be able to, you know, hear it, touch it, feel it, experience it. You know, just not sitting back reading a book. And I treated my movies the same way. It had to grab my attention. And like I said before, I've not seen a lot I know of great movies, but I have seen some. I have seen some great movies also. So you know, I got like a little bit of the best of both worlds, so to speak. But you know, I was one of them guys that when I watched it, you know, and I said, "This motherfucker's going to eat the Taco Bell, really?" And then come to find out there was a franchise wars and Taco Bell 1. I'm like, oh fuck no.
I want the prequel to this movie where they actually explain what happened in the franchise wars, because I imagine.
Yeah, I know. Like, did they actually go to war with each other?
I imagine
well, hang on.
World War II movie with like KFC and McDonald's and stuff, like going to war with each other.
Yeah, but how would you do that? Because you couldn't call it Demolition Man. He's frozen right now.
Yeah, just call it the franchise wars. It'll be like the Clone Wars.
Yeah, you
the franchise wars.
Yeah, it'd be like the Clone Wars.
Hey, at least it would be different and new.
No, that's unheard of, Jay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but they couldn't do that either, man. They would fucking SJW it up.
Oh, I'm being a smart ass. You know, I'm just being.
All right, and then there was a different version for some reason where instead of Taco Bell they made it Pizza Hut. I don't know why they did that, but they did it.
Was it possibly like at that time in European countries, Taco Bell wasn't a thing, but Pizza Hut was?
Yeah. All right, but also there's
well, we have a person from the UK with us. You know, he can probably verify that.
Yeah, that's it. That got it correct. It was because in America, Taco Bell is like quite a popular food chain. Where in the rest of Europe, Taco Bell, like we don't have it. Well, in Hull, where I live, we don't have a Taco Bell. I don't think anyway. But like, and that's now. So back in the 90s when they got released, like no one had a Taco Bell, but everyone had a like Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut had more of a like wide.
But all right, Taco Bell and Pizza Hut are owned by this. It's Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and KFC, right?
I think they're all owned by Yum.
Yes.
Yeah, Pepsi, right? I thought it was Pepsi.
Well, it was originally Pepsi, I think, and then it got bought out by this conglomerate called Yum Brands.
Okay.
And I have something else that goes with that just a little bit.
Yeah, well, I was just going to finish off by saying that yes, actually you're right. They're both owned by the same companies, so it was like right.
So that's why they were able to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, in the European version, and I think probably the rest of the world will do Pizza Hut, and for America, we'll do Taco Bell. And it was probably one of them where it's like, right, now, if anyone watches both versions, it's advertising for both companies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I think also Frito Lay too.
Oh, Darius.
I picked it up. I found it. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
Like,
where you got Pizza Hut.
Yeah, in the 90s.
David, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, David?
Yeah, in the 90s, in the UK, Pizza Hut like became sort of like a well-known sort of brand, and so like we'd known Pizza Hut, but like Taco Bell.
I love it. He's saying Pizza Hut.
I heard Pizza Hut is
Pizza Hut. Yeah. So the Taco Bell got like a space age redesign, but but the Pizza Hut didn't.
Pizza Hut's just the
Yeah.
Pizza Hut logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
That's
it's
how you
that
know.
looks like a very bootleg Pizza Hut logo.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
no effort.
Yeah,
I think-
that's like the super generic old school Pizza Hut logo.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I think as like originally they made it with Taco Bell and that, and then I think someone probably said, well, apart from America and maybe I think Canada, I don't know, or apart from America, no one really knows about Taco Bell, and so it was like, oh right, well, we'll do Pizza Hut then for their version. That's when they had to like just film both.
Well, and it may not have been Yum Brands at that time like it is now. Like Slasher was saying, I think it was you, Slasher, that was saying at one time it was all owned. I'm
Was
pretty
it
sure
was it
by
Pepsi or Frito Lay?
It was one. Yeah, it was one or the other, or it
Yeah,
may have
yeah,
been
we-
both.
Well, yeah, because
Pepsi
I
owned Frito Lay.
the last time I
No,
went down to
it may have been Pepsi,
Pepsi owns
owned all
Frito
of
Lay,
them.
right?
Yeah.
I think
well,
so.
last time I went down to Orlando, they got this company down there. Some of you may know about it. Some of you may not. It's called Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
There is none in town. None. They wiped them all out, and the closest one to me is about 2 hours away. But we wanted to eat at Long John Silver's, so we went in there, and it was one of these double places, but it was KFC and Long John Silver's.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
Right,
got
'cause I think they were both Yum as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yum Brands.
Oh
owns
yeah, where they
a
would
lot of the
have
big names.
where they would have like one half of the restaurant and the
Yep.
other half of the restaurant you walk through. Yeah.
right. Right. Right.
I've also
You'd
seen.
get the half
I've
Pizza
also
Hut,
seen
Taco
like.
Bell.
Yeah, and I've also seen like KFC, Taco Bell. I've
Yep,
seen like
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
seen like
KFC,
A&W,
Pizza Hut.
like
They have a lot of
A&W
those.
root beer.
They have a lot of those in Manhattan, the combo places.
Yeah, and like A&W root beer and Long John Silver's together, and it's all under the same umbrella of this one conglomerate that owns all those brands. But that was a very good point that Jens was saying is
I agree, Shifty.
they still, because obviously they paid to be in that movie. We all
Oh,
know
of
that's
course.
how movies work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the sponsorship alone.
So even though Taco Bell didn't work anywhere other than the United States necessarily,
Also,
Pizza
you
Hut was
know-
still owned by them. So it's like, well, here we give you all this money, and they're like, well, we'll just change it to Pizza Hut in Europe, and they're like, well, we don't give a fuck because either way
Oh.
you're promoting our restaurants.
Also,
Right.
like you were saying before, Han, that it probably was Pepsi at the time. It more than likely was Pepsi because remember in Huxley's office where she has all the 90s, the 80s and 90s.
Oh,
remember
All
that?
Yeah.
all the contraband. Yeah.
Yeah, or even in her house, she has a Pepsi neon sign on her
Oh,
fucking
see,
wall.
I totally
Good
missed
call.
that. I totally
Yeah,
missed
she-
that Easter egg slasher.
Yeah,
I
she
totally
has
missed
a
that.
she has a Pepsi neon
if-
sign on her wall.
Oh,
And if
come on.
And if you were in the future, just by what we normally think, like especially in the South, because everybody knows I'm around Atlanta, in Atlanta. So Coke is a thing here. Everything is a Coke.
Yep.
But you don't ever think of like, I'm going to collect Pepsi. I mean, I know people do, but I'm going to collect Pepsi merchandise. So to me, that you just pointed out a very big Easter egg that it was probably PepsiCo at the time that owned all
Well,
those
Han,
restaurants and stuff.
Slasher went in WandaVision this shit, man. He went through it frame by frame, looking at everything.
Well, I
Okay.
was looking at. I was trying to pinpoint. Actually, both in her office and in her house, I actually was scanning around the room trying to pinpoint everything I could see. In her office, she had a poster of Red Hot Chili Peppers' "Blood Sugar Sex Magic," the album cover. Yeah, that was. You know what, Jens? Though it wasn't even. It was Lethal Weapon like 3, the one with Joe Pesci. Was it
No,
3
no,
or
it was
4?
two. It was two.
Or it was the one where Joe Pesci's on the poster behind them.
No, well, no. I think you were just fucking imagining that.
No, it was. It's the one where
No,
you see Joe
no, it was-
Pesci in between
No,
them.
no, because that's Lethal Weapon 3. It was Lethal
No,
Weapon 2.
I don't think it was the one with Joe Pesci between them. I think it was just
no,
them
it is.
together.
It is. I'm
Was
telling
it?
you,
What are you talking about? In her office?
in her
Darius.
office. In her
Darius,
office.
you're
Yes.
the one that finds pictures, Darius. You need to find a
In
I'm
her
looking
picture
right.
of her
I'm looking
I'm
right
already-
now.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
telling
already
you-
looking for it.
telling you
Yeah,
right
well, yeah,
now.
but JJ's got the fucking source evidence. so-
He does.
Yeah, but
He does.
hey,
but we
um,
can't see it right now. We can't.
no,
watch
no,
it.
but just a quick one on Taco Bell.
No, it's okay. It's all good.
I'm just Google like Taco Bell, and there's one in Hull, only one, and then the other two are like 20 miles away. One up like north and one sort of like south. And so there's like 3 Taco Bells near me. One's like a mile or 2 away, and the other 2 are like 20 miles away. So that's like
so you do have all right. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah, but I didn't know.
few and far between.
I don't
Yeah,
think I don't think that you didn't have any though in '93, did you?
No.
So that was why the whole Pizza Hut thing happened.
Yeah, it won't probably till about 2010.
Yeah, so now
I
Taco
know.
Bell is
Taco Bell.
more worldwide, but in '93 it wasn't.
No, yeah, and as I say, right now, like there's only one, and there's probably about 3 or 4 probably done pizza or and that, and there's a few Donimo pizzas, you know. But Taco Bell, it's probably because it's more Mexican in it, and so like Mexican.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Taco Bell is to Mexican food what Elio's Pizza is to Italian food, bro.
Yeah, but like
it's
tacos.
There's the Pepsi sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I totally
Come
missed
on.
that. That still blows my mind, Slasher. I totally missed that, and then the connection to all the other food brands.
All right.
Yep.
See that thing? Wait, go back to that. All right, that rocket ship she has. All right, when they closed up on it, it's filled with gumballs. So
Yeah,
it's a
I did
fucking
notice.
gumball machine.
I did notice that. It has
But-
gumballs in it. Yeah,
Now, what I'm trying to figure out is that a picture of fucking Kennedy?
it is.
behind-
Yeah, it was a picture
Yeah.
of Kennedy.
Okay.
Looks like it.
Okay.
I didn't
'Cause it
notice
was-
any of this.
It was
I was
Kennedy.
super
It was
proud.
Kennedy during the moon landing, right?
Okay. When
I
they
was
landed on the moon and dropped all those gumballs. Okay.
No, I'm just saying, wasn't it Kennedy during the race for space, the moon landing? Wasn't Kennedy?
No, it was
Yeah.
no Kennedy. Yeah, Kennedy.
So that's probably why there's a Kennedy behind the gumball rocket ship. Is the whole race for space thing?
But
Makes
yeah, you know
sense.
what?
That's just what I'm putting together. That's
Alright.
what I'm guessing is why they're
Alright,
together like that.
Well, you know what Slasher mentioned earlier. I found it. Yeah, it is
What would
Red
Joe
Hot
Pesci,
Chili Pepper.
right?
No. Right now, I got it on the scene where you see the band poster.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Bring it up.
Blood
Can I-
sugar,
yeah,
sex magic.
Yeah,
Hang on.
throw it up, JJ.
Now, I'd rather not do that because that'd
Good
be
night.
rather
Good
nasty.
night, Candy.
Good night, Candy.
Have a
No,
good one,
yeah.
Candy.
Cause see, this is right when she sits down at her desk.
Yep.
Oh,
There's the blood
yeah.
sugar, sex magic poster. There's a Raiders helmet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Oh, and
Um,
they're in what used to be Los Angeles. So yeah,
Yeah.
the Raiders helmet. I missed that
Mhm.
too.
Also, across the room, there was a Batman and a Joker action figure.
Well, hold on.
I remember. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yep. Look, see, there's Joe Pesci peeking
Oh,
behind
there
him.
is Joe Pesci.
Oh
behind
yeah,
him,
it's
isn't there?
number 3. You're right.
I told
agree.
you. I
I
told you.
totally missed Joe Pesci.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
hang
number
on.
Doesn't surprise anybody because he's really short.
Yeah, it says lethal. It says the number 3 down there. So
It
yeah, that's the
does.
third one.
I stand corrected, Slasher. I totally missed Joe Pesci. And the 3. I just saw Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, and I was like, oh, cool, Lethal Weapon poster. And I totally missed the 3 and the Joe Pesci.
I also got to say, this is the hottest.
Samurai sword.
This is the hottest Sandra Bullock has ever looked to me.
Yeah, look at that, man. She got a crossbow back there. She's got a samurai sword back there.
Dude,
Somebody on a motorcycle.
Look at her. Look at the desk. She's got a fucking Jack in the Box. Is that a Jack in the Box at the far right?
Yes,
Right.
it is.
And
Yes,
she's got the snakes in a can that he picks
Yeah.
up, and pops
Yeah.
open. And it's like vulgar because they pop out, and he's like, this is so violent.
What was that figure from the last picture?
Oh
Wait,
wait,
what?
From the
The
last.
little toy figure.
Oh, where?
Go
Last
back.
picture. Enhance. Enhance.
Illuminates.
Enhance.
Oh, I
Illuminate.
think
Oh, yeah, it was a little bit
Deilluminate.
too far.
yeah.
So she just went in her office, right? That's when.
At this point, yeah, when she's walking in, what figure are you talking about?
It was on the shelf.
I
It
think
was at
she's
the
talking
point-
about just a little bit.
Yeah,
forward.
Raquel, was it Raquel? Are you saying it was where we saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers poster?
There was an Asian figure when you see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like a geisha or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that kind of thing.
It's
Mhm.
right.
There's lots of Asian undertones in this movie as far as
Right.
yeah. See,
yeah.
it's like a
What was
geisha.
that figure right there next to that yellow sphere?
Up here?
That's
right
a
here?
Or a geisha.
Yeah,
That's a geisha,
what-
right? Like a
No,
Like a-
no,
Yeah, it kind of
it's
looks
like
like
a
a geisha.
no. A geisha's a woman. It's a samurai dude. It's just like samurai dudes have like a little pom pom thing on their head.
In fact, Slasher, this is even before Speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess
this,
what?
uh,
She
a
they
year
they
before.
wanted her to get back on the wheel and drive in this one too.
This was a year before Speed. Oh, what's that I couldn't tell with that
I know what you're
robot
talking
on her
about. It
shelf.
almost looks like R2D2, but it's not. It's obviously not, but it has that kind of look to it. Because I noticed that too.
But yeah, the whole time they were showing her shit, I was like looking around. I was like trying to see. Oh, I saw like when they're in her apartment, she has like these buttons on her walls. One of them is ET.
Oh wow. Couple old school cop cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Some
Yeah.
pens.
Shifty Gizem says a Batman and Joker figure.
Yeah.
There was a point where you see a Batman and a Joker figure.
I never noticed it.
I don't know what the robot is because I saw that too, Slasher. In my mind, when I just saw it, it looks strikingly similar to R2D2, but it is not obviously an R2D2, but it looks really similar to that. So I don't know what it actually
What has he
is,
got in his
but-
hands? It looks like a Daffy Duck.
No, it's like something that has like two characters on it. There's the robot. What is that robot?
Not right.
I don't know.
I mean,
It looks
you
something
see,
from the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
probably
yeah.
is. I have no idea what that is, but
It's not Johnny Five.
No, it's
No.
not. Johnny Five.
It looks like a
Not
Godzilla
Ed-
robot.
It's not Ed 209 either.
and it has a strikingly, like I said, R2D2 similarity, shape, and look to it, but it's obviously not. So I don't know what that's from. RoboCop leg?
No.
David
That's not-
Quintana's
no,
saying a
that's not a-
RoboCop leg.
Oh, RoboCop Lego. But yeah, I can't. Oh, see, there's Joker.
There's the
Batman.
full on. There's the full on of the
The
poster.
Joker right there.
Joker, Batman.
Is Batman
What?
right next to him?
Yeah,
Bomb,
that's Batman
bomb,
right there.
hate fed love above it.
What is that album? What is
I
that?
have
an
no
album?
idea. That's what just stuck out to me is and what's that gun that's below it? What is that from?
It looks a bit like the Mandalorians, but obviously it's not the Mandalorian.
It looks like an old.
Like an
It's a
arquebus?
slide, whatever. It's a slide, whatever it is. Because I got my magnifying glass out looking at this stuff. The gun, it looks like an old style rifle, but it's a
It's
slide lock, whatever
but
you
it's,
call it.
and it looks like it has a
Lever
really
action.
sci-fi, like it's got a really sci-fi look to it. Like it's
Yeah.
like somebody was just saying, almost
It-
like a Boba Fett rifle or something from Star Wars.
Yeah, maybe so, but also it might be some form of a rare collector's editions. Also, it's a
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like in Predator.
bolt
2.
action, an older bolt action rifle.
Is
Or
that
it's
a
like
gas mask between
like
the
in,
Joker and
uh,
Batman?
Predator 2. Remember Predator 2 when Danny Glover kills the Predator and the other Predator?
Yeah.
With, like a gun from like 1886.
Yeah,
Yes, that is a gas mask.
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't seeing things.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what was in the middle there.
There's another. Is that rocket ships all the way on the left? I don't know what that is between the rocket ships and Batman. It's kind of hard to tell.
I can't tell. It looks like an old teapot or something, but it could be anything because, as you notice, the stuff is just randomly spread out.
All right, Bomb, is that the band? I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to look this
I'm
fucking band
looking it up now. Yeah, it looks like Hate Fed Love was an album they did, and
Never heard of them.
Well, it looks like Bill
No.
Laswell was in the band.
Who?
Bill Laswell. He's been in a bunch of other bands.
Oh.
All right, I think I better stop doing this before I get in trouble.
Yeah, nostalgia, everybody. Nah, you won't get in trouble because you're not playing any audio.
No,
Yeah.
And
these
you're
are screenshots.
and
That's
you're
all it is.
basically and you're basically just
Dude,
doing
it's so
stills.
slow and all. Like,
We're
and
talking over.
Well, I don't have slow mo on this, and I wish I did.
no,
Because
no,
if we had slow mo, we could make out a lot more stuff.
Oh, we could pick apart her apartment and her office for the next 5 hours, probably. Look how happy she is with herself that he just opened the can of snakes.
She just got off from that.
yeah.
She was great.
All right.
He was fucking
Actually, all right. Back to what we were talking about.
Sandra Bullock.
Flash.
She's lovely.
Yeah, slasher. The movie in a whole, man. What did you like about it? I know there's a lot, but just.
Oh well, like I said, the mix of action.
You got to
and
have
comedy-
you got to have some of your favorite parts.
The mix of action and comedy was fucking great. My favorite parts.
Yeah, what you
Okay,
liked about it, man. Your favorite parts, man.
Okay, all right. It's not really even one an action filled part, but it's the illuminate part where all right. John Cocteau, the fucking savior of San Angeles. All right, I guess we have to explain a little bit more, right? So they're put in the cryo prison, and Wesley Snipes is turned into a friggin' super soldier assassin who can break through any computer, like any computer code, he can break it.
Yeah. Programmed him with like submissible messages whilst he's in.
Yeah. He's getting those like hypnotic.
Yeah,
There's a troll doll in that too. I missed that.
Yeah, someone saying, "Hey, you can unlock whatever by doing this and that shit." Yeah.
All right, so the part that kind of really stands out to me is when John Cocteau and Otho from Beetlejuice walk into Cocteau's office, and Wesley Snipes is sitting there behind his desk with his feet up on the desk, and he's telling him, he's like, "I changed the voice command to illuminate instead of lights."
And how did you do that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea how I know all this shit, but I just somehow know it all.
I got all these underground, all these codes, all these ways to underground kingdoms.
You know what that makes me think of, in a way, is in the Matrix how they would upload things to them like martial arts and
Yeah.
I know kung fu.
to be able to fly a helicopter. Like, I need to fly a helicopter. It was like, brrr, and it would like upload to them.
Shit, maybe the Matrix, maybe the Wachowski sisters took from that and turned it. They could have, right?
Well, back then they would have been the Wachowski brothers.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
At that time.
And Stallone's been
2 times.
programmed to do knitting.
Yeah, knitting.
Yeah, and he can sew.
I'm a
he's-
seamstress.
He's sexually frustrated, so he
He's like-
knits an
he's
entire
like-
sweater in one night.
He's like, he's naming all the shit that Wesley Snipes can do. He's like, and I come out like Betsy fucking Ross.
That is funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta agree with you. The comedy did land very well in this movie. But anyway, what else, man? Anything else?
Me? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going. Of what I like about the movie, I pretty much said everything.
Yeah,
I
because
liked
because you said there's nothing you can probably pick out that could be bad. So
Yeah, I pretty much like everything about the movie.
okay, all right. Han, what about you, man? What did you like about it?
The cast. I mean, we've already talked about this too, but the cast. They put
True.
together. They put together like the perfect cast for this movie. I mean, every person in the movie plays like the perfect part. It's like they picked the perfect people for each character.
Well, back then they cared about Hollywood.
Well,
True.
true. But yeah, so that would be my biggest thing is the cast, and So, I mean, I've always loved basically all those actors and actresses in the movie. I've always liked. They're in a lot of good movies.
Okay. Moira, anything other than Stallone and Snipes that you liked about the movie?
No, I mean, we found
Dennis
both
Leary.
tolerable in there. Like you thought
Dennis
he wasn't going to be in this, kind of got
Mo-
better.
Moira, you like Dennis Leary, right?
Oh yeah, I love him.
Okay. All right.
It's hilarious.
I know they gave him a name, but in the credits, you should have basically just said Dennis Leary is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Edgar
Well,
Friendly.
he was
Yeah.
Edgar Friendly,
Oh yeah.
which is not a name that you would associate Dennis
It's kind
Leary
of
with.
perfect.
I think it's an ironic name like Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who names your kid Edgar? Really?
Yeah, apparently their parents didn't love him.
I don't know. Someone who goes to Taco Bell for dinner every day.
Yeah.
No wonder them people are uptight. They're suffering from the shits.
Well, I don't know. Those
Well-
tacos. Even Raquel even pointed out. It's like he pointed out that when they were stealing the Taco Bell food, it looked like a bottle of vitamins.
Yeah, I'd rather have a like actual food
One-
than take some vitamins.
One of the really big containers looked like really fake plastic shrimp, and the rest of them looked like vitamins.
Well, that one when Stallone took it out of that guy's bag, or when the guy dropped the bag and
Yeah.
he picked it up, it looked like a bottle of Flintstones vitamins with a species.
Well, to me, I always thought it looked like a bottle of like salsa or something. That's how I seen it because it was Taco Bell. But
That
I
one
didn't
that's
make out
the one
I
that's
never made
Stallone
a.
picked up, the one that's
Yeah, but I never made them out. Even when I had good eyesight, I never made them out to be any kind of pills. I just thought it was a jar of salsa.
Mm-mm.
I think that could be sort of like where in the future you got no time to like chew, so you just swallow these like Taco Bell.
Well, yeah, you saw their dinner, man. It was like the chips were smaller than a Dorito.
It could also
yeah.
be like a rehydrate kind of thing.
Could be.
Yeah,
It's the future. So instead of like pre-bagged meat in a bag, you have these dehydrated containers, and you like add water to them or something.
Okay, but
Back to the future, boy, mom, you can sure rehydrate a pizza.
all right. So yeah, I get that. But all right, the point of when they went to Taco Bell and they had those little portions of food was the whole point was that like this is now high class, highbrow, hoity-toity bullshit. So we're gonna give you those little small portions that you would like. You know, when you go to a fancy restaurant, you pay $75 for a little scrap of something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Raquel, this was your first time. What did you like about it?
I like the futuresque feel to it. I like the look of the cop cars. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it was like action packed, funny. It was nice to see Sandra Bullock, Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes in all in one movie. And yeah, I really liked it. I would watch it again.
Really?
yeah.
That's good to know. Awesome.
What do you think?
If I can get somebody to watch a movie that they've never seen, and they'll say they would watch it again, to me that's a success.
Oh yeah, and that to me that just says how good the movie is.
Yep.
Is if you're going to put it and this is not getting off track, JJ, but we all have our kind of
No, it's all good.
We all kind of have our short list of movies that we could watch over. And there's other movies you watch and you're like, okay, I watched it, that was cool, but I don't really care if I ever see it again. And to me, Demolition Man, like Raquel was saying, is one of those movies that's on the list of, a month from now, if you're like, hey man, you want to just hang out and watch Demolition Man? I'd be like, yeah.
I just love every time they swear, ticket.
John Spartan, you will find much credit.
The funniest thing about that is, and Slasher pointed it out when we were watching the movie, is and it's little things that you wouldn't necessarily pick up on if you're not like listening really closely in the background. Is like all these scenes where they start swearing and stuff. It's way
You just
off,
hear it
yeah,
faintly in the
way,
background.
way
Just
off
faintly in the background.
Yeah, way off in the background, you hear the ticket machine going off.
It did it every time except for one because I heard because I was listening for it also because that was a cool thing to mention. It's like, does that thing really go off every time they say a swear word? So I was listening.
When
There was one
Simon
point.
Phoenix, when Simon
Yep.
Phoenix is holding the gun at Cocteau and he's
Yep.
cursing his head off, you don't hear it
Yep.
at all.
Yeah, exactly, and that's one place you think you really should.
That's the
But
only
it-
time it broke continuity with the
Yeah,
ticket
yeah.
machine going
It did it once, maybe twice, but it was throughout the entire film, and that was
I
hilarious.
think it was
Or
also when
does
they
it?
were in a cop car. I think there was a part where they were in where.
No, I didn't do it in the
Only
cop car.
when they're in- Yeah, I think it's only when they're in the cop building that it.
Any building,
Oh, like, yeah.
any building, because
No,
it
they
did it
were
while.
doing it outside. Yeah, in
Yeah,
zero.
even when he
When
was
Wesley
at the,
Snipes was at the booth and he
yeah,
was
the,
trying to.
Oh, yeah.
the payphone computer
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
had
yeah.
a ticket thing.
Yeah, but it happened in Taco Bell. You
Yeah.
know, they were literally indoors everywhere because it was against the law, and every time you swore, you got charged for it.
Well, I know for a fact that part where Wesley Snipes has the gun at John Cocteau and there's curse words going on, even after Stallone shows up, and Wesley Snipes and Stallone were both cursing their heads off. You didn't hear a beep at all.
Yeah.
Well, in Cocteau's office, there might not be one of those things because he's above the law.
No. It was when.
Well,
Wesley
that's
Snipes-
true.
It was when Wesley Snipes came out and ran into Cocteau just on a whim, like when he was pointing the gun at Cocteau.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
first got the shake.
Yeah.
He also-
Exactly. What's up, JP's? Exactly.
Hey, JP.
What's up, JP?
He
Oh,
had,
yeah,
Hello.
JP shit tickets, exactly.
but he had the shakes when he was pointing the gun at Cocteau. It was his own directive 4.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Darius?
he won't,
Hey, Darius, he had a directive 4 thrown on him.
yeah, but he wasn't close to
Yep.
any sort of a machine that could pick up his voice.
Okay. No.
Yep.
I don't know. They had the
He's there on
camera.
the field.
They had
Yeah,
Stallone was looking at the. Remember, Stallone was looking at the camera
Right. It was
of,
from a
of
distance
him
away,
holding
though.
the gun. At him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we saw it, you know, as a viewer, we saw it because, you know, right there, you're looking down the barrel of the gun and you can see it shake. Both times. Because he tried to kill Cocteau again in his own office.
hmm
You know, you
And then
saw
he
the
had
gun
to-
shake.
And then he
Yeah.
had to command Jesse Ventura to kill him.
No, before that. Because the first time was outside. And then, you know, when he comes in,
Yeah, I
you know,
was
when
talking about
he
how-
changed the word, yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying both times he held Cocteau at gunpoint, you could see the gun shake.
Yeah.
Well, like that's because he's been told anyway when he's been frozen that
He's
not
trying to
allowed-
force it. Yeah, he's trying to force himself to shoot him, but he couldn't do it.
It's a bit like RoboCop. So
It was a
where-
directive 4. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 scenario.
Yep. Just like that.
All right. Was there anything else that you liked about it, Raquel?
No, that's it.
Other than the two men that were in it.
Yeah, he likes to
Well,
love when he was
I
all.
would have to say that
I still-
provocative scene with the helmet was interesting.
You'd like to try that, probably.
I don't know. Maybe.
Not
I would wait for your
not
reaction.
provocative. Not provocative enough. Then okay. Got to work the kinks out of that shit because did y'all notice that when she put the helmet on him and got it all set up, she handed him a towel.
I did
and
not.
she
Yeah,
comes out,
because
and she
he
comes
was-
out in a robe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, and I thought that watching the movie, I was like, that dude's just gonna like nut in his pants. That's not very nice.
He's gonna nut in his silk kimono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In his what would you call it? His Mortal Kombat outfit.
Yeah,
I thought he was dressed like a.
Mortal
I thought
Kombat outfit.
it also kind of looked like, you know, with the full getup on, like a Star Wars character in all black. I was like, Wow, really? Did they just do that? But then, yeah, you had kung fu kicking in after he took it off. I was like, wow.
I think
Honestly, I like the outfit. I would wear it.
yeah,
It looks comfy.
That was his fancy dress outfit, wasn't it? When he went
Yeah,
to Taco
that's his
Bell.
Taco Bell outfit.
Yeah, everybody needs a super fancy outfit to wear to Taco
Hey,
Bell.
hey, hey!
know,
You go
right?
buy you go buy that bitch now. You know, like at a
I mean,
memorabilia store or something. Hey, you got one of them Stallone Taco Bell outfits?
Well, also, you don't want to walk into Taco Bell with a vest made out of fucking tires like the underground guys.
Well,
you know?
that's,
They're not going to serve you.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
take that
Taco-
silky robe she was wearing.
that.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the Sylvester Stallone, once he takes the jacket off, like sleeveless Taco Bell outfit, would be like the ultimate cosplay to wear like to a con, because there would be very, very few, if any, people
Who would be
that knew
like,
who the
oh
fuck
my
you
god,
were.
you're Taco Bell John Spartan!
Yeah, there'd be like this one person that ran up to you and was like, "Oh my god, I know exactly who you are." And
You're
everybody
John
else would be like,
Spartan out to Taco Bell!
everybody else would be like, "Why is he wearing like this weird Asian sleeveless thing? That doesn't make any sense." It's like, no, I'm John Spartan from Taco Bell.
Oh, shit.
You guys ain't right.
Nope.
All right, moving on. Darius, how about you? What'd you like
Well,
about it?
I'm a sci-fi guy, so I like the themes of the movie as far as the idea of a society, what Jens called and Slasher called a soy-society of the future, where they've eliminated crime, but at the price of freedom and individuality, which is just the way that the other officer likes it. Right? She's, Sandra Bullock or Huxley says to him, "Don't you want something to happen?" And he's like, "Goodness, no." He doesn't want anything interesting to happen. And when the police try to arrest Simon Phoenix, like, they're police officers. They're not trained for this kind
Hey,
of
Jetty,
violence.
what's going on? What's going on, Mega Jetty? How you doing?
Hello.
Good to see you.
Hey, I'm J1.
What's up, MJ1? And
We're
so,
police officers. We're not trained.
for this kind of violence.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, that was
That
hilarious.
was a hilarious part. That we're police officers. We're not trained for this kind of violence.
It's like, use the words or else.
Right. Yeah, he's taking his instructions from this, tablet
Like an
computer.
iPad. He's
Yeah,
like an iPad.
with an
What you got?
animation.
What you got for me, Jens?
I've got the Taco Bell, so just show how good it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Sandra Bullock looks hot in her dress.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
she
I've
did look
always been a big Sandra Bullock fan.
I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
To this
I think
day,
this
I'm
is
a
the
big
first.
Sandra Bullock fan.
I don't know.
I think this
Alright.
is the first time I've ever. I think this was the first time I ever seen Sandra Bullock too.
Well, I'm not gonna lie though. What the fuck is that dress she's wearing? It's made of like old lady.
Who
jewelry.
cares? Who cares? It looks
It's
hot.
It's made out of like old lady jewelry.
Or
Hey,
like aquarium
that's
stones,
expensive,
like
that,
you
isn't
put
it?
in like big aquarium stones that you put in an aquarium or a fishbowl.
Stones. Hey, he said stones. I'm getting stoned right now, so yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. That's all. We ain't talked in a while, but I'm glad to see you pop in and say hey. You always
Hey,
welcome, man.
JJ,
I see him around all over the place.
Yes, sir.
something and this is not out of
What-
pocket.
it's cool. What's up? What's up?
I googled out of curiosity how to use the 3 seashells.
I know how.
Okay. I did not talk to you, Google. Shut up. Hey, Google, stop. My Google just got possessed and started telling me what I was just going to say. The whole ideal for the 3 seashells come from screenwriter Daniel Waters asking another writer friend an ideal for something in a futuristic bathroom because he thought things in the future would be different. And his writer friend said he had seashells as decoration in his bathroom. So the dude was like, okay, we'll replace toilet paper with seashells. And according to this article in 2006, Sylvester Stallone explained that a writer told him, "You hold 2 seashells like chopsticks, pull gently,
Oh
and
my
scrape,
god.
and scrape what's left with the third."
No.
No.
Yeah,
I'd rather
you
not.
use two. Basically, you use the 2 shells to spread your butt cheeks apart.
Nah,
You take
I'm
the third one and wipe it.
You know what?
I think
You
he
know
was
what?
trolling.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what he did and curse my head off in front of that machine.
Exactly.
Wipe my ass with every ticket they fucking hand me.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, you Mickey Mouse piece of shit.
You duck fucking Kiko, that thing
Oh
is duck fucking.
yeah,
It was
at
like
one point,
duck,
yeah, he
duck
says
fucking
like,
shit eater.
yeah, duck fucking shit eater or something, yeah.
And I'm like, wow. What you got for me again, Jens? What-
As the suit without the jacket. Yeah, where it's like the sleeveless.
Oh yeah.
Where you
Yeah,
even
yeah.
have visual effects. Yeah.
When he does the Mortal Kombat look.
That
Yeah.
would be the best cosplay ever. Is you dress in that and have like your girlfriend or wife or female
And wear the
friend
robe with
wear
the sex
robe.
helmet.
Yeah,
And
you all-
carry the helmets around.
yeah, and you all just wander around the con dressed like that because there's gonna be such a small group of people at a con that would know what you.
Yeah, look on his
Yeah.
leg.
But,
Look on his leg. He's got a fucking towel.
Yep, it's a towel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does
Well,
have a
no,
towel,
it's-
doesn't he?
yeah.
Well,
I
what is he
totally
supposed
missed
to
that.
do? Stick that in his pants?
Yeah.
Apparently,
That's
yeah,
what-
that's what he should
That
have done.
couch looks. That couch looks expensive because it's got LC.
Yeah, it's got
LED.
those LED lights underneath it too. Yeah.
But she's got a regular couch in the background, which is kind of weird.
But that's not even really like a
Yeah, that's their
couch.
sex couch, isn't it?
Is that
that's a
really a
sexual
couch or is it like a
It looks like a sitting area.
or like a
Yeah.
ball
Yeah.
pit?
It's
It's like
like
an
an
empty
inset
ball
floor.
pit.
Well, yeah, because they are sitting on the floor.
What? No,
It's like a
no.
bench.
Because hey, if you
Yeah.
haven't noticed, you see slight Asian tones in here.
Oh man,
Mhm.
even if you look at her floor, it almost looks like the
Yeah.
zombie mats on the floor.
Yeah, there's a very even with their outfits, their dress outfits.
Yeah,
There's a strong
lot-
Asian
oh,
influence.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
you see
lot
like-
of
like
Asian
a-
undertones.
You see like a Japanese influence all over San Angeles, almost anticipating the rise of like
They're
you know,
all
Yeah.
wearing
weeb culture.
kimonos.
Right.
Yeah,
So it anticipates the rise of weeb culture, at least in Southern
and-
California.
and because it's Sylvester Stallone, he has to have a sleeveless kimono top.
Everyone in this fucking museum, when Wesley Snipes starts going mad dog, everyone in the museum
yeah.
is wearing robes and those really weird triangle hats.
Slasher, if you give me a second, real quick, David. Listen, buddy. Let me tell you something, man. Never worry about what the critics say. Don't pay attention to them. The only way you can get a true opinion of a movie is to watch it yourself and make it yourself. You know, make the opinion yourself. Don't worry about what the fucking critics say because I have seen countless movies, and I guarantee you, people on this panel have done the same. That critics said that they were the movie was shit, wasn't worth a damn. Don't spend your money on it, but it was one of the best movies you ever seen.
And then we've
I
I
think
seen
think
right
the
now-
opposite happened.
but then I've seen the opposite where critics are
Well,
fucking
yeah.
balls, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
this movie sucks.
It's
I
women.
Yeah.
No.
was getting
I
ready to
find-
say. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like
I'll
trash.
just say, I find if it's a woman critic, she does slam the fucking action fucking like genre.
No,
And then,
it,
like,
it,
proper-
it honestly depends on how young the woman is, though, when it comes to that.
Yeah,
If it's a millennial woman, then yes, she's going to do that.
I know. And then there's also the women.
I mean, no offense, Raquel. I'm talking
No.
about, like, critics.
Yeah, but you have them women critics who are born with a penis but don't have any testosterone, so they're basically
They're born
women.
with the penis.
Yeah. They try
You
to
should call
themselves
boy.
male.
Women critics who were born with.
Yeah. If they don't like
Oh
Demolition
my God, what has happened?
I call them a
Oh,
woman.
jeez.
But
It's
even
not-
women
Slicer.
like
It's not my
Slasher.
fault. It's not my fault this time, JJ.
Slasher,
There were no
what the fuck
trains
is
in this
going
movie.
on, bro? I don't know anymore, man. It's like y'all just went on penis talk. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, my comment to you, highlighting his comment, was going to be 99% of the time. If critics like a movie, I do not. If critics hate a movie, I like it.
Yeah,
That's what happens
yeah.
to me.
You know, I know critics actually pick out
99%
bad
of the
movies.
time.
I know that, but
I'm my own fucking critic. That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like. Listen, I don't give a fuck how many people love Inception. That movie could kiss my fucking sweaty
Yeah.
ball
Yeah,
sack.
kiss my ass too.
You missed-
I'm gonna lay my balls out in the sun for fucking 4 hours, and the critics can come kiss them right after that. You know my opinion about fucking Inception.
Oh,
Inception.
oh,
sucks.
Mr. McSplitter, how you doing today? Lick my balls.
JP's has a valid point. A towel is better than a cum sock.
Yeah. But
Thank you, JPs. You're so intuitive. Thank you.
So I'm
That's
guessing you guys
classy, I
didn't
mean-
like the movie Crash. Which
I
got
actually
glowing
did
reviews.
I actually did like that movie. I actually liked
See,
it.
I stopped watching shit like that after Speed. Fuck a Crash.
No, Crash.
Never,
was
and,
not,
and actually never heard of it. I know.
Even though
it should
Sandra
be
Bullock
called
is in both,
rubbernecking.
even though Sandra Bullock is in both of them, they're two totally different. movies.
Yo, check it out. Just look for the similarity, Slasher. That's what I was doing. I saw Speed, but I didn't watch the Crash.
Speed and Crash. I get it.
Dun, dun, shh.
We just had the same
Well,
song
now-
at the same time, Slasher.
Critics are.
Yeah, that's pretty bad when I gotta explain my jokes. That means okay, they're really fucked up.
Well,
Anyway.
I'll say back to the critics are. Back in the 90s, any film with the Stallone in, the critics were going to pan it anyway.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They hated
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
what-
Except for the first Rocky. Only the first Rocky critics loved it.
yeah.
Critics did love
Yeah.
the first
Well,
Rocky.
I think after he did Rambo, they were thinking, oh no, this is too masculine. We can't have people emulating someone with a one-man army, and that's when they started panning all his films.
Oh, Jens, though,
Okay.
First Blood was probably the most serious looked at Rambo movie because First Blood was, when you think about it, the most realistic Rambo movie.
Yeah, but like Stallone was getting all like praise until he did Rambo, and then they all got like, oh no, we don't want no crazy one-man army. You're not expendable, Rambo. Going
Yeah,
up on
what's better, First Blood or goddamn Rhinestone with him and Dolly Parton? So,
It's-
I love Grindstone.
yeah, I know. I had a feeling you would, JJ.
Fucking Xanadu.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh my God,
I
really?
like Rhinestone.
It's funny that you were saying that, Jens. Oh, there goes Darius with the Xanadu. But it's funny.
He's got the
because-
Xanadu on point.
it's funny because, and this is somewhat slightly off topic, even though we were just talking about this exact same thing. It's not necessarily to do. It is to
What?
do with anyway.
Another dick? We doing dick talk again?
No. When I was
okay.
Googling the thing about the 3 seashells, they basically said what you all were just saying is that, like, after Rambo and Rocky, every critic considered all of Sylvester Stallone's movies shit. And Demolition Man was supposed to be like his action star comeback in the early 90s because the critics tore everything he was in apart after Rambo and
Yeah, he did.
Rocky.
Stop or my mama will shoot.
Oh,
or my mama
God.
will shoot, which
Oh God,
I liked because I forget her name in it. but
Estelle
she-
Getty from the Golden Girls.
Yeah, she was fucking
Jesus
classic.
fucking yeah, that's the team up we needed. We needed
I liked it.
we needed Stallone and Sophia from the fucking Golden Girls as the fucking
I
movie.
liked it.
God
Maybe
damn.
we should put that on your fucking on the watch list.
Anyway, I ain't watching that dumb shit. No. It'd be like asking me to watch Throw Mama from the Train. I ain't watching that
I
either.
was,
No,
that
Throw
was the
Mama
first
from the
thing.
Train is awesome. Throw
I
Mama
like
Yeah,
Throw
that
Mama
is
from
a
the Train. I
great
do think
movie.
that's a funny movie.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, are you? Oh, Raquel, that cartoon, the cartoon they made.
It's a song of
Yeah, they made a cartoon of it.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I'm not kidding.
That one?
They literally.
yeah. I've seen it. It's been a while
It was
though.
grandma though, because if grandma was like just stood in the porchway, then the reindeer's at fault. But if grandma's on the roof doing, then at Christmas time. you
All right.
gotta
Well,
tell-
it also depends if the reindeer had a crash landing.
yeah.
I think we've
I
gotten a
would-
little
yeah.
off the topic.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. Jens, while you're going, man, tell me what you liked about it.
Oh well, I love this film, as I say, and because I'm British and that, I had to Google it, but I want to give Nigel Hawthorne a shout out, who was the main bad guy who played the right
Cocteau.
soy.
Cocteau, right? The soy leader.
Yeah, Cocteau.
No,
Yeah.
Well, Doctor Raymond. Yeah, it could be is it Doctor Raymond.
Yeah,
Cocteau?
Raymond Cocteau. Yeah.
Yeah. He did a great part as playing.
Oh,
that
he did.
soy-
He definitely did.
that soy sort of fucking mentality of like everyone's sort of nice and
He was the George Soros of this movie.
Yo,
Yeah.
man. Yo, Jens is the soy police of us all.
So
yeah. Well, like he had that mentality because like in the end he gets killed by because like it was one of them where he got Wesley Snipes' character out to cause some trouble so he could like be important again because everyone was thinking it's perfect society, we don't need him, so he gets Wesley Snipes out and it's Wesley Snipes that kills him because he's soy as fuck and
Yes, it was JP's.
His assistant was the Beetlejuice guy.
Bobby.
Yeah.
I haven't
Bobby.
seen that movie.
You never saw Beetlejuice?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I watched the cartoon, but I haven't
that
seen the
cartoon.
movie of
Cartoon
Michael
was awesome.
Keaton being Beetlejuice.
All right, she's
It's-
half fired.
it's funny, Slasher, because you pointed out that Wesley Snipes in the beginning of the movie is wearing Beetlejuice pants, and then you have the
he
dude
was
from
wearing Beetlejuice pants.
Mhm,
and
he
you have
was.
the dude from Beetlejuice in the movie.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes. So he did a good part. As Sasha was saying, it was one of them parts where he proper got into it, and like he was having a laugh in that, and because it is an action comedy in that, but the action is good. Like some of the bits, because like it's one of them where it's got a good storyline, so the action didn't have to be because that's why I like action films with crap storylines because then the action's got to be real good or there's no point in watching it. But in this, because the storyline's real good, then the action didn't have to be out great, but it was still good action though. Some good fight scenes, some good explosions, shooting, and a head getting kicked off.
MJ1, that's who you remind me of. An evil Mr. Rogers. That's fucking
Yeah, because like he was a famous actor from like the 70s and 80s sort of thing, where he starred in this TV program comedy called Yes Minister, and then it went to Yes Prime Minister sort of thing, and it was all political, and so like he'd have probably known when he was reading the script that, oh yeah, I can see the political way it was going and that, and probably Stallone. Wesley Snipes probably didn't. Wesley Snipes probably thought, oh yeah, I'll just do this like an action movie. You know?
He was just cutting up, man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He was just cut. What's his name
What?
again?
Wesley
Nigel Hawthorne.
Wesley Snipes. Yeah, Wesley Snipes, man. He was just cutting up in this movie. You can tell.
Oh yeah, he was. I bet you he was having a blast on this set.
Cutting up, acting a fool. That's usually what it means. You know, acting out. I don't know what you guys call it over there, but
yeah, fucking around.
yeah, fucking around. There we go. Yeah, that's easy to understand, ain't it? Yeah, hey, they were fucking around. All right. Sorry, I couldn't help but do that. Fucking right, eh?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, man. Cool. All right, Slasher. This is gonna be a quick one for you. You ready?
Go ahead.
What didn't you like about it?
Nothing. I didn't.
Told you. See,
I didn't. I did not like a thing about this movie. I thought this movie was great. Love this
Okay.
movie.
All right. All right.
Did not find a single. All right. Well, no, wait. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Sandra
Well,
Bullock didn't get naked.
The one thing I don't like, but the one thing I don't like is what we're all supposed to not like, though. So I guess I can say it was the chief. Everyone wanted that turtle-looking chief to just shut the fuck up. Like, turtle-looking chief with his fucking glasses. You just want to reach through the screen and strangle him, but he did his job well, right? Because everyone's supposed to not like him.
Yeah.
Right.
He played the fucking I know everything, even though he's never been on the streets.
But then again, in these sorts of movies, you always get that guy though. All right, last week, what did we watch last week, JJ? Rick Moranis. We watched Rick Moranis.
Oh yeah, Streets of Fire.
This guy takes the Rick Moranis reins.
Yeah, but y'all remember, man, we was watching that shit, and the moment he gets his ass knocked the fuck out, I'm like, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we didn't get to see Turtle Guy get punched. That's
no.
I wish John Spartan would have at least fucking given him one fucking right cross.
And I'm surprised
to be fair to him,
he didn't.
I'm surprised he didn't either.
The way the scene was set up, it was perfect. Could have been perfect. You know, after he crashed, they come out after he crashed the car and shit like that. John Spartan, you're going back to the prison, blah blah blah.
You're going back to the
Hold on. And he's walking away and he's kind of following him a little bit. All he had to do was just give him the elbow and knock him the fuck out.
Exactly.
Bob Gunton. He played Chief Gregor, I think it is. So,
but I'm just saying, at that point, it's just go.
In fact, I wanted to see Turtle Guy get beat up more than John Cocteau or whatever Cocteau.
Raymond.
But this was the thing, though. His character was arrogant and a right fucking sort of irritant fucking. He was letting people die.
He did his job. Yes, he did his job.
Yeah.
Well, Han pointed that out. They cast the perfect roles for this movie.
Yep.
Yeah, but his character didn't know how much of an arsehole he was because he just thought that that's how you do things.
Follow orders.
Yeah. And so,
gotta go by the book.
Yeah, and so at the end, Stallone gets him to talk to Dennis Leary's character, Edgar
Friendly.
Yeah. Gets him to talk, doesn't he? He's like, right, you just talk it out. Fuck it. Get a sort of like middle ground.
David, we've actually still got almost 2 months worth of movies to do. We got 7 movies left to do before we start trying to think of more. Because we went. We went.
It could.
Yeah, man.
It could be okay.
We almost came up with 3 months worth of movies at one a week. So we're whittling the list down a little bit. We still got some good ones coming. So don't worry about that. But I may break down and start taking requests. Maybe.
Well, I was going to say, JJ, you could always put films in the chat and that, and so if there's anyone that's like, oh, yeah, that one.
Well,
we hadn't seen, or we hadn't got it on the list.
Well, no, we still got a few. We still got a few to do. We still got Band of the Hand to do. We still have Carl Urban's Dread to do. We got Superman Returns.
We got
G.I. Joe.
The Last Starfighter. G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, the animated movie.
The Crow was on the list.
The Crow. Yep, The Crow.
I'm just saying, JJ, it's free to put any
A Knight's Tale
in.
Heath Ledger's A Knight's Tale.
That's a nice tale.
That's another one.
Hey, what about The Rescuers and all? Wasn't it? The Rescuers. We talked
about that. Stuff that you liked and didn't like about
JJ. If you could find the original Rescuers, I'm totally down to do that.
Dude, I got Disney Plus, man. I got anything they've got.
I'm totally down to do the original Rescuers.
They got that, Flight of the Navigator, The Black Hole, the original Tron, stuff like that. They got almost all the classics so far. They don't have everything, but they got a great selection of the old.
I never saw The Rescuers Down Under, but I did see the first one.
I never wanted to. I love the first one.
It's a great list.
I have to see the second film of that, and I have to say it's a little bit better than the first one.
The second Rescuers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Got somebody in the chat I've never seen. Thank you for coming.
Oh, he's cool.
No, I'm not saying they're not. It's just I've never seen the name before. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Really.
Cosmic Yog? Cosmic Yog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just call him Cosmic. Hey, Cosmic.
Hello, Cosmic.
What's up, Cosmic?
Good to see you, man. Thank you for popping in, man. I appreciate it.
Which Lovecraftian.
Lovecraftian.
Craftian.
All right, Han. Did you not like anything about this movie?
The only thing I didn't like about the movie was the thing that y'all just talked about a minute ago, and that was that he never punched the dude out.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, Turtle,
Short and sweet.
We'll just call him Turtle Man.
Turtle.
Because to me, they missed. Not only did you explain the perfect time to do it, JJ, but they missed the opportunity of the classic trope that we see in a lot of these cop movies is you have like the loose cannon cop or detective or whatever they are, and the chief is always busting their balls, and then them and the chief go at it. So in this scenario especially, it would have been so perfect for him to just like turn around and just fucking deck Turtle Man.
Yeah.
And
that would have been great.
But that's other than that, I'm kind of like slasher. Other than that, I'm kind of like slasher. I don't really have any qualms with this movie other than that. I thought the whole movie was great.
Yeah, we thought of one too, Jetty. We called it the Franchise Wars.
Yeah. Like
we had a whole talk about this.
Well, because he wears that berry hat, I think Demolition Man 2, the prequels, are Expendables.
Yeah, that's right. He does wear the beret.
It could be.
He does.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have. He's not John Spartan though in the Expendables.
That would be hilarious if that was his name.
I forgot what his name was in the Expendables, but it's not John Spartan.
I've never seen the Expendables.
They all do have ridiculous names though.
Expendables are great. But
Expendables is good.
Yeah, but he might change his name to that so no one knows
Barney.
who he is. Yeah,
His
Barney.
name is
Barney
Ross.
Christmas. All right, no, isn't someone named Christmas?
Statham is. He's Lee Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Moira, care to input on anything? Was there anything you didn't like about it? If you're there.
You didn't get to
Moira.
No, she probably had to step away. All right, Raquel, how about you? Anything you didn't like about this movie? Raquel?
Let's see.
Was it
Really,
that Rob?
nothing comes to mind.
Was it
honestly.
Rob Schneider?
She like me slasher. No complaints.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's cool. Darius, how about you?
The only thing that bothered me in this movie
was Rob Schneider.
No, it was that magnetic accelerator gun that Simon Phoenix finds in the museum that allegedly uses magnetic fields to accelerate a beam of neutrons, but neutrons are magnetically inert. They have no electric charge one way or the other, and so that was fake science. But other than that,
it was a movie. It was a movie, Darius.
Darius, this entire movie was fake science. There's a lot of this movie that was fake science.
I mean, cryogenic freezing can be done. I don't
yeah,
know if we can thaw them out and have them still be
Yeah,
alive.
video conferences. What do you think we're doing right now?
Yeah. A lot of the technology has come to pass. You know, like the cops having those tablets to tell them what to do. Yeah, the video call technology. Yeah, they're all
Also,
in, like, Skype
remember
meetings.
he wanted to thaw
Cameras
out,
everywhere.
He also wanted to thaw out Jeffrey Dahmer, and Jeffrey Dahmer was dead.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Regulation of
that was funny.
speech.
and him saying, "Jeffrey Dahmer, I love that.
I
guy.
love that guy. Yeah, the self-driving cars. You know, those exist
Yeah,
now.
Tesla.
So, yeah. Even like behavioral conditioning, you know, can be done. So a lot of the technology and the science actually was up to snuff for my standards. But that magnetic accelerator was a red flag to me. But other than that, I thought the movie was flawless.
Okay. All right. Cool. Jens, was there anything you didn't like?
Well, the gun didn't bother me because, like, I was like, as long as he's got a gun blasting walls, I ain't bothered. But what did bother me was we didn't get to see, like, some sex scenes.
I was about to say, like, you're upset we didn't get a hardcore sex scene, right?
Yeah, with Sandra Bullock.
Well, come on, man. We got some titties. What do you want?
We got a future. We got a future hardcore sex scene, which was not.
Yeah.
No fluid
well, like,
transfer.
it's like
They're called condoms.
It's not like it's a bad film. It's just like if I'd have seen Sandra Bullock's bare breasts waving around, I'd have been like
waving around.
You ain't gonna see Sandra Bullock anywhere waving her breasts around.
Never.
Really.
Yeah.
It's not even really like major in the
she
breast
could have had the
department.
chance. She could have had the chance. All I'm saying is, like, yeah.
It's not also like she's got Dolly Parton. Fucking
No.
Well, I don't care. Breasts are breasts, man.
Oh yeah. I know.
As long as they-
I'm
the same way. I'm the same way.
Well, unlike Streets of Fire, small breasts ain't all that bad. As long as they poke out further than your chin.
Absolutely.
All right, so you just wanted to see a scene
like you didn't.
Not really.
No.
I could have been okay without it. She could have been wearing a little bit less. That robe was a little much, but I was happy with what she.
There was some.
I was happy with what she
in
wore.
the robe.
I also liked her in her tight black spandex. So.
Oh man, that officer's uniform is the bomb, ain't it?
Wow.
I would love that. I love that uniform.
Yeah,
And the dress. She looked awesome in that dress too.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, well, it's not the clothing. Is like goes in it because like some lasses can.
I'm also not attracted to Sandra Bullock.
Well, hello, Carol's Cookies. What's going on?
Hey,
Hello,
Carol.
Carol.
Cookies.
Hi, Carol.
LDG, what's going on, man?
What's up,
Hello.
Rogue Disney.
Yeah.
Hey, Rogue Disney.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
I just remembered what I didn't like about the film. The song they were singing in the car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the radio, the commercial radio station.
How about the oldie station?
The oldie station.
Armored hot dog.
A armored hot dog.
Because like in the future, the music is all advert. So
When they go to Taco Bell and they have a piano player playing the Jolly Green Giant.
Jolly Green Giant, man. I loved it. I loved it.
And don't forget when they're getting busy, she puts on the Love Boat scene.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. Even with that, okay.
Wait, Raquel, what did you like about that? What did you like about
The
that?
song. The song is what's the word?
Goofy?
Neutered?
No. I guess goofy.
Lame.
I would say. I can't think of the word.
Corny?
Yes, corny.
That was the point, though.
Yeah.
Corny.
It was on that where like I didn't notice that until like I'd watched it this time where the music of the future was just adverts. that lasted like about
old school
30
commercials.
seconds.
It's just old school commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're getting down to it thinking, yeah, this is rocking.
Well, come on. If you really didn't like that, come on. It's just part of the comedy that seems to be almost perfect through this movie.
Yeah. What seems to be your boggle?
Crazy, though.
What's your
What's-
boggle?
What seems to be your boggle?
Yeah. Go, Raquel.
Oh man, that's okay. We'll forgive you for it. We'll forgive you for it.
Don't give me the boggle.
You motherfuckers are crazy.
I don't know. Just something about the sun is just cringy to me.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
It was supposed to be though. It was
Yeah.
because like Stallone when he's in the back, his head's down and he's thinking, "Oh God, this future."
Yeah,
is
he
shit."
actually says, "Someone put me back in the fridge."
Yeah.
He's holding his face. He goes, "Someone put me back in the fridge."
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Okay. Darius, what about you? Anything you didn't like?
Yeah. It was just that magnetic accelerator gun.
Okay. All right. Cool. And Jens.
Yeah, I just said because we couldn't see fucking.
See, we just went on a we went on a tangent. I forgot where I left off. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've all told you our boggle.
Yeah, we gave you our boggles.
Okay.
I don't see Sandra Bullock boggle.
We gave you our joy feelings and our boggles.
Well, listen. Me personally, I have to agree with Slasher and Han. There's really nothing I could actually pick out, and if I did, I'm doing nothing but nitpicking.
Yeah.
And this film isn't worth a nitpick, man, because it was a good film. I could watch it again tonight. You know, whenever we get done here. I like the movie. It's a great movie. All right, and last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I want some grades from you fine folks. I'm gonna start with you, Slasher.
A++.
Ain't no fucking such thing, but I'll take it.
I just made it.
I know you did.
Nah, all right.
Han?
I'll say A+. A+.
All right, Han.
I would say A+.
Okay, sweet.
It's
sweet.
at the minimum, it's a very, very solid A. But as rewatchable as it is for me personally, is what would bring it to me to be an A+. And the fact that I can't, other than not punching Turtle Man in the face.
It's a very fun movie to watch.
With a great cast. Having all those cast members together in that one movie was like a perfect storm of making that movie. Yeah, I would give it a minimum a very solid A, but an A. I'll just say A+, like Slasher.
Okay, cool. Moira, how about you? I know you've seen the movie. What kind of grade would you give it?
I give it A-.
Okay, cool. That's awesome coming from you.
Yeah.
Raquel.
Me, I would give a solid A.
Okay, cool. Sweet. We're doing pretty good. Darius.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing,
Yeah, I give it an
Give me
A.
a Canadian grade.
That's what I was going to say. Darius is from Canada now.
Hey, okay.
I give it 10 out of 10 tacos.
Good job.
I give it 10 out of 10 seashells.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
They're so cute.
I always thought though that like the seashells, right? Because like even though Hans explained it, like you scrape it with two of them, and then. Like,
all right, but no, I don't want to get into the scraping my asshole with seashell conversation.
I always thought.
You might like it. No.
Yeah. I always thought.
Just give me a bidet. If that's going to be the future, a bidet will be fine.
It says
you know what bidets are, right?
You use two like chopsticks and scrape with the third.
Yeah. Two of them. You spread your butt cheeks apart with two of them, and you take the third,
I'm saying I
And
would rather
scrape
use
with it.
I would rather use a bidet than fucking scrape my ass with seashells.
I
Nah,
used
dude.
it there, Slasher.
Or
A bidet ain't nothing but a toilet with a water fountain.
or just cuss a lot and use that as toilet
Yeah.
paper.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
there you go. There you
The
go.
shit paper. The shit paper.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I first saw this film, I always thought the three shells would be some sort of like magical sort of magnetics thing that's.
Why would your poop be Why would your poop be magnetic?
Because they're probably putting a lot of different ingredients in the Taco
Yeah, you
Bell.
got iron. Yeah, well,
A lot of iron
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. And,
Okay.
and I said, like, I didn't say I know how the works. I just thought that this sounded work. But yeah, back now someone's works out that you scrape your ass with them. It's like, nah,
He's like,
that.
nah.
Nah, you were
Well,
we're
Darius,
waiting though,
Darius.
KJ.
seriously, well, hey, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, across the
I'm
board.
giving it A plus, but we didn't get to see Sandra Bullock's baps out.
No Babs.
Wait, Jens, what did you give it? You gave it an A?
Yeah, we all said A.
All
We all
right.
said A.
Yeah, if we got
Yeah.
A plus,
So
if Sandra Bullock had it been so.
So this movie got through 7 of us. This movie gets an A average. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, great film. As I say, when I first watched it, I was just watching it because Stallone was like kicking ass and Snipes was like smashing people through glass, asking how the smiley was. Oh,
How much do you weigh?
How much do you
Yeah.
weigh?
yeah, but
Oh, sweet.
JJ, did you
What-
see MJ1's rating?
yeah, it's, oh yeah,
Let me see.
Sorry, Jens.
yeah. Oh,
10
well,
V
yeah.
just tapes out of 10.
Yeah, well, I think JJ needs a bit more time because he's thinking, is it A plus, A, oh, what?
No. I give the movie an A. It's a solid A for me. It doesn't matter if it's a plus or a minus, because,
Oh,
like I
yeah.
said, if I were to start trying to find things wrong with it, I would be just nitpicking, and the movie ain't worth that. It's a lot better than that.
Also,
I don't-
JJ, for your rating system, you don't mind the plus or minus.
No, I don't.
Thing,
But you
right?
said A plus. That's
I give
bullshit.
it a. No, I give it A plus. A plus.
Okay.
No,
Alright.
you were A plus, and more.
We do that over on the over on our round table sometimes because they're like, yeah, I give it a B plus. All right. There's no such thing. Come on, guys. You know, and Chris will be the first one. That's not even a real grade. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
Yeah, well,
But anyway, yeah, man, that's great. Everybody give an A on it. You know, it shows how popular the movie is. And with that being said, I'm going to round it out for tonight. I want to thank everybody on the panel for coming.
Thank you, man.
I
Thank you.
want to thank everybody in the chat for showing up. I had a lot of new names out there tonight. Hopefully, you might subscribe. And everybody in chat, I appreciate every one of you that come in and hang out. Even if you're JP's, even though, yeah, JP's comedy is out there. I love it, but it's out there. So what I'm gonna do is, in normal fashion, I'm gonna go around the panel, let some of these fine people tell you where they can be found at. I'm gonna start with Slasher, even though this is gonna be even quicker than what he did, Mike. Sorry.
That's fine. No problem. It's fine.
Poking at you, bro.
Those who know me know what I say and feel anyway. So.
Yeah, he's Slasher. You can find him here, and sometimes he streams. That's about it.
Okay, you just covered it, JJ. So let's go to Honda.
Well, no, seriously. This little random movie review is a collaboration in between me and Slasher. We sat down and talked about it one night, and we're like, yeah, let's do this. And the plus side of it is we can have people along for the ride, because it would just be me and Slasher watching a movie and talking about it. And I know
There was a couple times where it was literally just me and you doing
Yeah,
these.
I know. But we can have an assorted panel along with it, get some other perspectives on the movie. That's also fun too, and I'm glad all of you can come by and hang out tonight. Han, tell me you can be found at, man.
Hey, I'm Honstar, youtube.com/Honstar. Do fun weekly live streams, normally on Tuesday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern. We do Jackbox Game Night, a hangout stream, name that tune. You'll also find JJ there. He's part of Team Honstar, JJ and Chris Knight. You'll also find them when I'm working on Sundays. They're going to start a Name That Tune tryout panel on Sundays where people can just come on there and kind of test drive the game, so to speak, to find new fresh blood, as we like to say, for Name That Tune. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HonstarYT.
Yeah, you guys excuse him, everybody. He loves to be followed.
No, yeah. It all started when I went to some wrong websites and the FBI started following me around, and I kind of liked it. So I just love to have followers.
Yeah, keeps your driving skills on your toes.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Moira, you wanna say anything or no? I know you're kind of in pain, so.
Yeah. If anybody wants to donate to the cause, they're welcome to. I suppose.
Okay.
That's the state's
Cool.
part, and you can look it up because idiots that are like running it and in line to try to run it. So, yeah. Somebody did.
Okay. Darius, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
What you doing?
All right, fine.
I said it once and she's like, no, because there's no guarantee. He's calling you. He's calling you.
I'm not
No,
going
it's
to
fine,
oppose
it's
to it
fine,
because
it's
I'm
fine.
likely to anybody watching this.
Fine.
Well, no, it's fine. I'm just saying, just change it.
There, just
Fine.
like,
No, just change it. Just change it. You didn't have to get rid of it. If you did, just change it. That's all.
yeah.
You can really make fun of her and put runner up.
Well,
I wouldn't do that.
Come on, man. I'm trying to have jokes with you.
what's Rose gonna do?
Don't tell
Okay.
me.
All right, next, Raquel. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter or on YouTube. And this Saturday, I'm gonna do either a hangout or a movie. So hopefully everyone can attend.
Ooh, what movie?
I don't know yet.
Ooh, is it going to be Miami Connection? Because
No, it's gonna be
I
No.
love
it's gonna be Xanadu.
me and Darius are really gonna Darius really wants to watch Miami Connection. So.
I wouldn't mind
Oh.
watching it, honestly, even
I
though
won't-
JJ is totally.
I won't be
opposed
there.
to it.
I won't be there.
Saturday?
If it's Miami Connection, I won't be there. No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't be there Saturday because I have to work, but I would watch.
Aw.
Mine.
Yeah.
What time is it again?
I'm not sure what time. Maybe like around.
Darius. Oh, sorry, Raquel. Darius.
That's okay. Maybe like around 9 p.m. Central Time, I think.
Yeah.
That'll be 10 p.m. here.
Yeah, I'll be asleep. I have an odd work schedule, so like today is
Right.
Wednesday is my Saturday.
Yo, he's got these on some quick keys, y'all, so he can pull them all up quick.
Oh, that and Xanadu, he's got them on.
Yeah, he's
speed
quick.
dial.
His speed dial. I think that's what they call a shortcut.
Yeah.
Wait, now he's going back
He
and
just
forth.
he
Xanadu
switched it like
and
fucking
Miami.
split
He's
second.
going back and forth between Xanadu and Miami Connection.
Kind of goes together, don't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
We got the guys playing the music, but then she's revealing herself. Okay, all right. Anything else, Raquel?
No, that's it.
Raquel,
Okay.
let me know what movie you're gonna watch.
Yes. I'll let everyone know on Twitter.
Okay.
Well, all right. You're following me
Yeah,
on
'cause
Twitter,
you,
right?
you started
And,
that group
Yes, I did.
today, right?
Yeah.
You can put it in there if you want.
I dropped
If
the link
it's
to your
not a
Twitter
soy
in the
film,
chat.
Raquel, I'll be there. And if it is a soy film, I'll probably give you the
Soy-
view. But I won't watch.
A soy
Yes,
film.
everything has its soy
Yeah.
on it.
Well,
I
we
mean, they
don't
should
know. We don't know.
How do you think Jens would react if there was a movie just called A Soy Film?
Well, it depends what
Oh,
happens
he
in
would
it.
rip it apart.
All right. I like Mamma Mia, and that's soy as fuck. But I like ABBA though, and so like.
Hey, Jens, we just thought of our first collaboration, man. If I can get the money up, we can make this movie, man. Just call it Soy.
A Soy
You know
Film.
all about it. Yeah, Soy the film.
Yeah.
Or Soy the movie.
The major
and,
motion picture.
and watch an ass load of people get offended by this shit.
Yeah, right. I'm on it, right. I'm gonna get the most soyest cunt I
Oh
know.
man, he's
Film him.
he's gonna start typing right now. He's writing this movie right now.
Yeah, yeah, right. You know his Buffy DVD collection is gonna get smashed.
But do me a favor while you're writing this shit, man.
Yeah.
Don't put as many fucks in it.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
Give less
Fucking
fuck.
soy nerd. You know that's.
Well,
You know, he was walking along looking like a fucking soy nerd. And it's like, okay. He goes and gets some coffee and orders it and sits down like a soy nerd. Yeah,
So
like,
he's gonna be doing narration throughout the movie.
okay.
It's like, look at this soy fuck getting a soy latte. He's gonna go back to
I'm too high for this shit, y'all.
go back to his house and get pegged by his girlfriend.
yeah. The
Fucking soy nerd.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
knock it till you try it.
It's
He
been a
looks
while,
at his
Moira. I ain't,
fucking
you know.
face in the
No, it's not this way.
fucking mirror.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Wait, drinking soy and then getting pegged? No, I'm good on that.
Soy milk and getting pegged. All right.
That doesn't sound like a good combo. That doesn't sound like a good combo.
Yeah, well,
Clipped.
yeah, that's why you have rewrites. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah, we can
all right.
throw ideas.
Next on the list, Darius, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up? I'm Darius Munchausen. Don't worry about it if you can't pronounce it. I'm your friend by proxy. I usually do live streams on Monday nights, and the rest of the time you can find me with my assorted friends here and on their channels. Otherwise, you could pretty much always find me in the chat somewhere, except on the weekends.
Yeah, it's like most people, you know, go to YouTube on the weekends, but this guy, he avoids it like the plague.
No,
he doesn't.
I
He
have
doesn't.
a second job on the weekend, so
Yeah, I know that. I was just, come on. If we didn't give you a hard time, you think we were mad at you?
Are you on Twitter and that, Darius?
Yeah. I dropped the link. Subscribe to me and hit the bell so you know when my next live stream is going to be. Sometimes I do them randomly, like a couple Tuesdays ago. Slasher and I went live on the spur of the moment. It ended up being a pretty good one. We had a good time. A lot of people showed up. And you can also follow me on Twitter, where I usually share out what I'm watching or what I would be watching if I could.
Fucking soy nerd. No.
And everybody's links are in the chat.
Thank you, Darius, for doing that. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Darius.
Last but not least, Jens Fetter, man. You know we like jabbing at you a bit, man, but we love it when you're around, man. You're a good person to hang out with. Why don't you tell everybody where you can be found at?
Well, I've got my YouTube channel where I do kick off on soy nerds and that. But it's for their own good. It's for their own good. It's for them where I didn't make them like that. I'm just pointing it out, and it's like, hopefully I should get some more subscribers because China's all against these like soy nerd bitches, and so people be like, "All right, how do I become more masculine?" And I did like a masculine. I'm trying to do masculine streams. Obviously, I'm not the masculinest man in the world, or I don't. bigger fucking like.
Oh, dude, you got a total gym. You're big as fuck.
I was getting ready to say the total gym.
Yeah, but that goes to Chuck Norris. Even though, but I'm trying to like be so masculine that like
You're insane.
Yeah, to watch my stream, you've got to be masculine or just like watching masculine stuff because like women like to watch masculine stuff because it's like I want to like see what sort of level is sort of peak perfection. Well, obviously I'm not gonna.
Hey Jens, should we watch the?
All right, everybody.
Jens,
going live and that.
Jens, let's do it. Let's do it after party.
Do some masculine action streams. It doesn't look like fucking YouTube is full of that. No, it's more soy-head bitches. This is what happens when I'm by myself.
Yo, Jens,
Oh my god.
Jens, me and you will do a fucking movie review of The Notebook. Let's put it down.
No,
Oh man.
I never watched The Notebook before, so
I have, and it's just the most depressing love story.
I think I'll get. I think I'll get Raquel and Moira and any other woman I can find to hang out with me, other than watch The Notebook.
I want to hear Jens's commentary on The Notebook. That's what I want to hear.
Fucking soy good.
Get this shit off because
He'll be talking about how he'll slap the shit and strangle fucking Ryan Gosling in a second. Be like, take Rachel McAdams for himself.
No, well, thanks to Rachel and Maura, they've just said it's fucking a sappy love story, and even they tell me
it's frustrating. All the timelines jump in, and
I did not like the
we're
ending
not
of
just
that
going
movie.
for them wasting time and all this depressing shit.
Yeah, well,
This
listen,
is
you're
JJ's
all-
drawing
you're
of
all-
Jens using the total gym.
You're all just spoiling my plan right now. Get Jens to watch The Notebook. That's all I'm trying to do.
well, all right.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Check it out. This is I had to draw something with a total gem. We was playing Gartic Phone on Darius's first stream, and this is what I came up with.
Yeah, so that's his quick drawing of Jens using the total gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I got it because right at first
It
when I
might have
saw
made
it,
him sicker.
I was a bit confused. I thought it was some kind of space buggy or something. You know, you're thinking, or is it a building? And then I thought, oh no, that looks like a little dude laid on his back, pushing some weights. Oh, it's a dude in a total gym. And after about 2 or 3 seconds, it was like, oh yeah, I know what that is. But at first, it looked like a bit like a spider or something. You know, you're thinking, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I ain't good at doing this shit, and you got a time on it.
No, but it was like as soon as I realised, like the little dude was laid on his back because you'd done like a stick figure sort of thing. It was like, oh yeah, I know.
It has a little fist and little arms extended out a little further than they would fist and arms.
Yeah, well,
he had to pull it down to his chest. That's why the arms ain't that high.
Well, you got to look at some point.
And Amora, he was in a rush at the time because you only got like 30 seconds or something. So you got to be quick because I did one and it was not half drawn, but I didn't do the other side to the like female form that like.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember that drawing.
The rocket dick.
I'm surprised that my
the
stream
rocket
is taken down for that drawing.
I know. Well, I didn't draw it that good. But it won't make that fucking rich.
I remember I was sitting out watching all of you draw these things, and I was just like, wow.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Darius, is this a free game?
Yeah.
Sweet, because I might play this on my return.
The return.
It's a free game.
Yeah, I'll hey, when everybody's done introducing themselves, I'll make it clear.
That
Alright,
was
you just gotta
Panda
make sure-
Queen right here.
Yeah, yep. You just gotta make sure everyone stays connected because we had a couple people that got dropped out of the game.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming in. Darius, thank you for dropping links.
So
What'd you say?
JJ,
Would you say
JJ?
more?
I told everybody we love them.
Oh, okay.
I had a
What's our all right? What's our next movie? It's your turn.
I was gonna say JJ, so I got to pick the next movie, right?
Yep.
Band of the Hand.
All right.
Say what?
Yeah.
Band of the Hand.
It's called Band of the Hand. Yeah.
Is that a leggy band? As an elastic band?
No.
Not that kind of band. No.
No. Yeah.
Um,
Not a rubber band or a rock band. Nothing like
Not
that.
that kind of hand dancing either, baby.
And not like a band that you tie your hair with or anything. No.
So what happens in this film then, Sasha? Your little
Oh,
action.
so give a bit of a spoiler. It's juvenile delinquents thrown into Suicide Squad type situation.
oh, another Judgment Night. Okay.
No. That was no. Judgment Night wasn't like that.
Might as well, man.
Judgment Night wasn't like that at all.
It was not going as well as expected.
The synopsis is an Indian Vietnam veteran trains 5 street punks in the Everglades to fight Vice in Miami.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that then.
That actually sounds. I've never even ever heard of that movie. I just googled it, and that sounds really fucking cool.
Did you
I'm gonna have to
say
go watch
Miami?
the preview. Yeah, there is a Miami connection in this movie, Darius.
No.
Because it actually is Miami.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm there.
You guys are killing me. All right, fine. We're doing Band of the Hand.
And JJ, I also have to say, I'm going to redo the thumbnail I sent you for Band of the Hand about 2 months ago, because I sent you a bunch of fucking thumbnails like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna redo that, so don't schedule it until I resend you my redone thumbnail.
Well, hang on. Let me look at something real quick. What the fuck is it? Yo, there it is. Okay. All right. I don't see nothing wrong with it except for it being a little bright, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'll redo it.
Okay, fine. All right, that's cool. 'Cause I was just looking at it like, okay, what's wrong with it?
But yeah, next week's movie, Band of the Hand, 1986.
Okay, all right. And everybody that's here is more than welcome to come back and watch it if you wish. And with that being said, I'm gonna start to close it out, but I got an announcement to make. Sunday, September 26th. Randomness at its finest returns. I'm doing a birthday stream, and my birthday's on the 28th, but I've got prior commitment on the 28th, so I'm doing my birthday stream on that Sunday. Everybody here is more than welcome to come by and hang out in the chat, come on the panel, whatever. Just come by, check it out. Have some fun with me. I'm gonna be streaming for a little bit. Hopefully, Anna will hook me up with a birthday present before then, so I can keep everybody. What the fuck are you doing?
Me?
Are you scratching your back?
Yeah, I'm stretching my back.
Okay, because
We're all getting old. We have to stretch.
I thought he was
I'm
scratching his
scratching my
elbow.
No, I was scratching. I was helping. I'm old, so I have to help my arm.
I know what you're doing.
I thought you were doing just some crazy looking shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing Band of the Hand.
He's doing yoga at the
That's what Band of the Hand is a bunch of street urchins going.
But
Have a good night, Jetty. Thank you for coming in.
Later, MJ.
Later, MJ1.
Good night.
Oh wow, awesome.
it's my first husband. It would have been his first. My first husband. That would have been his first day.
Is he still alive?
That's what it would have been.
Okay,
The guy
my
died
bad.
of diabetes and MS.
My bad. See, I didn't know that.
Did you just say
No, it's
diabetes
okay.
and
Like
meth?
he and I were divorced long before he died, Now I know that sounds terrible, but I actually didn't know he was going to die that soon. And he said that it was kind of okay if it did happen, so that way I wouldn't get lumbered with the medical bills and stuff. So like we divorced
true.
as friends and stuff.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I wasn't.
No, I mean you can't help when you're born, and I can't just avoid things that make me not think of.
Well, no. I say that. You know, I didn't know he was dead. You know, I was just pointing
To
out
be
the
fair, I had
obvious.
an ice pack up to my face, so my speech wasn't considered either.
Okay, that's
So-
fine. That's fine. That's all good.
So we can just call that a draw and walk away from that one. Oh.
Okay, but
My really cool welding teacher had the same birthday. Actually,
sweet.
that's
Actually,
not a positive way of looking at it.
back when I was 16, I dated this girl that her older brother used to be married to my sister, so we already knew each other, but we dated, and our birthdays were the same. But then when I saw her again, out at her place, she had a friend of hers named Kim that lived in front of her, and her birthday was on the same day. Also, we all three I got to hang out with two females on my birthday, and I'm like, yeah. But nothing like that ever happened. But hey, I'm a guy. I can think
you
that.
hang out with them. I wasn't for
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes we can just enjoy the companionship.
We're having our own birthday party because it's all our birthday. Thank you, Darius.
You're welcome.
But anyway, yeah, randomness at its finest is making a return, making its return
Hurrah!
on the 26th. Yeah. So y'all come by and check it out. But other than that, I still be doing. Me and Slasher will be doing these movie reviews for a little while. So next week we're doing Band of the Hand. Come back by and check it out if you wish. And with that being said, I want to wish everybody a good night.
Night.
Good night,
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Now buckle this. Ludicrous speed. Go!